मुश्किलें दिल के इरादे आजमाती हैं, स्वप्न के पर्दे निगाहों से हटाती हैं। हौसला मत हार गिर कर ओ मुसाफिर, ठोकरे इंसान को चलना सिखाती हैं। Hello students, today we are going to discuss Deep Water, which is third chapter of your book Flamingo. And it is an autobiographical sketch of the author William O. Douglas. This chapter deals with a very beautiful theme, and that is how to overcome all the obstacles which are there in achieving our aims. How to achieve our goals with the help of firm determination, willpower and perseverance. William Douglas describes in this chapter how he was afraid of water. Actually, when he was only 3 or 4 years old, one day he went on a seashore with his father, and a huge wave came towards him. He was nearly drowned, but as he was holding the hands of his father, his life could be saved. From that day onwards, there was a terror of water in the heart, mind, soul of William Douglas, and he was afraid of going near the water. But there was a passion for water sports. He wanted to swim. He wanted to surf in the water. He wanted to play water sports. But alas, his fear did not let him do this. And he was too much disturbed because of that. But actually, passion was much more than the fear. And he started going to YMCA pool. YMCA stands for Young Men's Christian Association. So there was a swimming pool at YMCA, and he started going there to practice swimming. Usually he used to wait for somebody to come because he was still afraid of going into the water alone. And one day when he was waiting for somebody, suddenly a boy of 18 years, means approx 18 years, came there, and he, just for fun, threw the author into the pool. And the swimming pool was 9 feet deep in the middle, while 3 or 4 feet deep at the edges. Now the author started to drown, and he did not know how to swim. He was drowning deep into the water, did not know what to do next. But his mind was working continuously. He was planning on the way down how to come out to the surface. And he planned, as soon as his feet would touch the bottom of the pool, he would jump towards the surface and would come outside of that pool. He tried it many times, again and again and again. But all his efforts were in vain. He could not do anything. He was perspiring, he was effortless now, he became unconscious, and he felt as if he was in the lap of his mother. Actually, when we feel death, means when we feel we are going to die, at that time there is no fear in mind. We feel peaceful. Utter silence, utter peace is there at that time, at that moment in our mind and heart. The same were the feelings of the author. He felt quite peaceful. At that time, he came to know that fear is of fear itself. Means there is nothing to be afraid of. There is fear of something, and actually there is no fear of anything. He became unconscious, and when he came to his consciousness, he found a man who was just pressing his stomach and he was vomiting at that time. After this incident, he, he was nuts. He was ill for many a days. And again that fear haunted his mind. But that willpower was there, that determination was there, that passion was still there. Do you know Paradise Lost, which is a well-known famous epic written by John Milton, describes that there was a war between Satan and God. Actually, God, who is the supreme power, decided to crown Jesus Christ, who was his son. Satan revolted and fought with God. Then God cursed him to a dark place which is known as hell. There in hell, in the darkness, Satan was sitting all alone, was very sad, pondering, what though the field is lost? All is not lost. The unconquerable will. So the willpower is the key element to get success in any field, in anything. And this happened with William Douglas also. That passion was still there, lingering in the heart of the author. And what was the passion? The passion of swimming, canoeing, sporting in water. So he decided to hire an instructor who taught him how to swim bit by bit. First, he tied a rope with the belt of the author and asked him to go into the water, into the swimming pool, and then taught him about the front stroke, back stroke, etc. And continuously practicing for 3 months, he became a good swimmer. But he was not confident of his swimming. So he tried at many places, he practiced at many rivers, at many oceans to check his swimming skills. And at the end, he was able to say that he was a good swimmer. And he was not at all afraid. So you see how he conquered his fear with the help of his firm determination and willpower. Thank you.